Let's go racing, boys and girls. We are at Dominion Raceway and doing something a little bit different tonight. We are going tailgating for the very first time, pulling up on the backstretch and picking out our spot. You can see the road course there. If you didn't know, Dominion has a legit road course that goes around outside the oval. And here is the oval. You can see our amazing view while they're practicing. Here's our setup. Not everything's set up yet, but wanted to catch the views first thing we pulled up. Got Vanessa squared away, got the tailgate spot. Yes, grilled hot dogs ahead of time, wrapped them in tinfoil. How's the setup looking? And before the festivities kicked off, I wanted to go into the garage to check out some of my friends, and I got to see the Mullins crew, Willie and Dinah, which was awesome. Also got to see Kayla, who was racing in the 25 in the late model race. Also ran into Miles, who runs Legend Cars. It was a really fun stop into the infield, and unfortunately I didn't catch a lot of action because it was mostly conversation. To start the racing action off, we had the 6 and 8 cylinder Indy cars, and man, this view, I just could not get enough of it. I love being right at the entrance of a corner, and the K9 car won, and as you can see with the guys waving there, that was their friend, their family. Super, super cool. Had a small division of Bandoleros that night. I'm not really sure why, but check this out on the record. Just kind of carries it off like it's a toy car. Here's your winner for the Bandoleros, and our goal was basically to wave to the winners and let them know we were there. Then it's time for the first of the 2 late model races, and oh boy, was I jacked up for this one, ready to let them loose. Chase Johnson was doing Chase Johnson things and dominating at Dominion. He, I think, is now number 1 in the championship standings overall and got that checkered flag. He ended up sweeping both races. And oh boy, it was time for the Legends. And there were 27 cars there that night because it was a regional qualifier. So a bunch of folks from North Carolina made their way up to Virginia. And we had an amazing, amazing lineup of Legend cars. Fun fact, Legend cars are my wife's favorite, so she was excited for this race. Also, her friend Miles races in them. And I mean, just look at these things barrel down into the corner. Daniel Silvestri was your winner. Many of you might know him from running some late model stock stuff around the North Carolina and Virginia area. Then it was time for the U-Car race, and these ones were really fun as well. I love it when the winner is right there up along the wall, right next to the fans, and we got to wave. Next up was the Dominion stock race, and this was kind of like your street stock division that you might find at another track. Kind of has varied bodies. I mean, some look like late model, some don't. It was a really close battle between the top 2 guys, and they were side by side there, kind of giving each other some congratulations after the race, or at least that's what I thought. Then it was time for round 2 of the late models barreling off. We went from day to night, and oh boy, was that one a wild one. You could see a crash right here from the backstretch. Vanessa was narrating that for us. Race 2 ended up going to Chase Johnson as well, just putting on a dominating performance. Though the 31 car was sort of in the mix there, but nobody had anything for Chase. Legend Cars take 2, and this one was super exciting because Miles went from 27th to 3rd. I mean, just passing cars left and right. It was pretty thrilling, and there was a huge crash on the backstretch, which took out a bunch of cars, which was not great. So not the same level of dominance from Daniel like we saw in the first race, because I think he got caught up in that accident. Definitely the most thrilling race of the night, but also the longest. There was a bunch of cautions, even a red flag at one point. And here was your winner. I can't remember who it was, but we did wave, and they waved back. It was a super fun night. Loved doing the tailgate. It was country themed as well. So thanks for joining me on my local track.